Or StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void. I am Dusk of the Savage Hounds, and today we're going to unleash hell on Aiur.
So many lost. So much destruction.
This final act is basically 3 missions. I'm probably going to stop the stream after I do those 3 missions, and then I will do the entire epilogue afterwards.
For Aiur.
But otherwise, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to unleash absolute nightmarish frustration and hell upon our enemies. Alright. Let's get started.
Brothers, sisters, the time has come for our attack.
Oh, well, this is truly a miracle.
Rohana has used her connection to the Kala to reveal Amon's plan. He
Welcome to
forges
the
a
stream.
hybrid body to indwell, and exists within it and the Kala. But he remains vulnerable until this form is complete. He must call upon the Golden Armada for defense.
There is still a way to prevent them from warping to Aiur by dismantling the warp network's power structures.
That would grant us the time we need to destroy Amon's
You're right.
hybrid form. Clever.
Once he only has the Templar to inhabit, we unleash the Keystone, removing Amon from the Kala.
It will not be
That's right.
for long.
Never unleash hell on an empty stomach,
But
viewers.
long enough for our people to sever their connection to the Kala and thrust him back into the void.
His optimism is dangerous. We could destroy them all from orbit and not waste such time.
How dare you suggest the destruction of our people? I will not accept that, Alarak. What we face is a true horror, but we must endure it. Ready yourselves. The final confrontation is upon us, and we will meet it head on.
So, the one thing that I really absolutely despise about the final act, aside from the fact that the last mission is basically a shittier version of the way that Wings of Liberty ends, is the fact that I have acquired a massive Purifier fleet. I've acquired a massive Tal'Darim fleet. I've recruited the remnants of the Nerazim. I have the Spear of Adun. How the fuck, with all of this hardware and personnel, can I not go toe-to-toe with the Golden Armada?
Altruism. If you would tell. Your people are lost, Artan.
That makes absolutely no sense.
Our focus
It's
should
the
be on
stupidest damn thing this game makes us say.
By destroying Amon's body, then liberating my people from the Kala, he will be thrust back into the void. It is a victory we can achieve.
What, Spartan?
It is a folly and a risk we do not need to incur. We should eradicate the Protoss, burn the entire world and all on it.
No, Alarak. If we may save my people,
I mean, I know the Golden Armada is supposed to be, like, the ultimate Dalam weapon, or not weapon exactly. It's basically the fleet that the Shakuras Protoss, who were both the former Aiur Protoss and the Nerazim Protoss put together. But that, seriously, I basically have 3 fucking Protoss fleets at my command to his 1. Why can I not go in and actually go toe-to-toe with this nonsense? It's stupid.
The psionic matrix was first sparked.
Now we're going to have our final series of
It is strange.
conversations with everybody before we
Such
invade the
joyous
planet.
event, and I only know of it from what has been recorded in history. I do not feel the memory. I cannot tell you of the joy that Protoss felt as the first pulse charged the psi matrix, or the rush of thoughts that cascaded through the Kala and the minds of proud Pillai.
And yet, we know all that we need to about these times, Rohana.
Yes. You must understand, though. To have so little of experience to recall it, my account is capable of flaws, of imperfection.
Perhaps this is how our history should be viewed after all. Without certainty, only seen through the era one lives in.
Alright, I am about to have to explain another irritation that I had with the narrative here, so I'll talk to you guys a little bit later. So, here's my irritation with that. Much earlier in the campaign, I said try to keep this in mind. That he had a human proverb or experience or perspective from something. Recording history and then looking at it through the backwards lens, that's called hindsight, okay? There's no way the Protoss wouldn't have a word for that, firstly. And secondly, she states that she doesn't have the ability to recall first-hand accounts anymore. She's completely correct. She's lost that ability. You don't have a first-hand account, so your recollection is imperfect. Well, here's the thing. The first-hand accounts in the moment can also be imperfect, because you will experience the emotions, be they positive or negative, of an individual, and that will color your perspective. So she's not looking at history through an unbiased, unfiltered lens. She's looking at it, Oh, hey, what's up, Dissident?
How does it feel?
Nice to see you drop by, even if only for a few minutes. Good luck with your shift.
The world has been dulled,
Take care of yourself, brother.
has somehow become more real.
But she had a very, very alien way of being able to see history from its immediate perspective. And that is actually... it's actually a good thing, because that's a very different perspective and culture that humans just don't have. The problem that I have with Rohana and with Artanis in that conversation they just had is that Artanis just gave her a very, very human way of looking at history. Because the only way we can look at history is through recordings of the backward lens. You know, we can only look back on what information we have. We're not going to see everything that somebody didn't think to write down. We're not going to know whose feelings were coloring what when they noted the perspective. A truly unbiased way of recording history doesn't exist. And probably will never exist. Her method, I think, would probably be arguably both better and worse than ours, because she has all the memories, or did when she was tied to the Kala, and access to all of the understanding of the people at that time. But it's worse because she couldn't separate it from the perspectives they had back then versus her perspective now. And those also gave her a bunch of prejudices that she otherwise might not have had if she hadn't have felt everything they did in those historical moments. So hers is a real two-edged sword. But it is better because if you look at what she felt back then and what Artanis is able to do now, you can very clearly tell the emotional biases were born from extremism. Be it an extremism for control, an extremism for religious belief, an extremism for how they think they need to live. You don't know, but you could tell that that was born from extremism very easily. Nowadays, you could read any historical text in the world, but if it even slightly tries to disparage one side or the other, or if it paints things in any particular kind of light, it's biased. It's very easily biased. And I bring that up because that's a very important thing to note. She was extremely biased because of the Kala, not because she was biased herself. The Kala made her biased, because anytime she touched on anything at all that wasn't originally her, it was coloring her perspective with someone else's. That's a great way to be able to, if you can learn how to separate those perspectives from your own, actually be able to acquire numerous points of view on a subject. And better be able to tell who's right and who's wrong, or better be able to analyze it for unbiased historical value. But it's very clear and obvious Rohana was not capable of doing that. And for an ancient preserver, that's a huge flaw because it made her very much racist towards the Shakuras Protoss of the Nerazim and extremely averse to the very idea of waking up the Purifiers. Both of which are absolutely necessary for this final battle, by the way.
Aiur, some of my people are seeing it for the first time. They were born on Shakuras and have only heard tales of our homeland.
They will see much more of it, now that the power of the Keystone is within our grasp. Zeratul spoke truly. It has ushered us unto hope.
Yes, though not as we initially suspected.
Still, his tireless devotion brought us this chance. I will forever honor him for that.
As shall I.
Sorry, I just had to pop my back and the muscles were not very happy with me when I did it. So we have all of the Solarite in the game. I could get warp harmonization so that all of my facilities can just warp in units. But I'm not going to. It's not actually that it's really not actually worth it. It also means I'd be building a shitload of units that I just don't need. I could get solar bombardment as well, but I have no reason to or need to do that. I am actually going to sacrifice shield. No, actually, I'm not. I could, but I'm not going to. Instead, I think I'm going to take Guardian Shell. And then just give myself 5 starting extra supply. Because I want Warp-In Reinforcements and I want Solar Lance. Warp-In Reinforcements isn't really that good. I feel like it's what Deploy Pylons should be. But it's good in the sense that it gives you instant access to a couple more troops.
These readouts cannot be right. Or at least, I hope they are not.
Yeah, the Keystone is looking a little different over there.
The Keystone is reacting to void energies on the surface of Aiur. But this scale, it can only be...
Amon, how long until the Keystone is ready?
I do not know. It has only been used like this once before. The Keystone shows clear evidence of tampering, likely by this Narud creature mentioned in the Terran engineer Swan's report. It was adapted to drain the void energies within Kerrigan and store them until they could be redistributed to revive Amon. The foundation is there, but it was never intended to house the full energies of a Xel'Naga.
You will find a way, Karax. If there is one thing I have learned, you will not rest until you have found your result. I have faith in that.
Thank you, Hierarch. But this will prove difficult. The Keystone was intended to be a vessel, not a prison.
Yes, it was.
I have such tangible memories of Aiur. I can still feel the warm breezes of Aldera, its hot sunlight filling my every pore. The Praetor Council took me to Aldera as a youngling too. It is there where I ignited my first Psyblade. Phoenix as well. It was the proudest moment of his life. He felt such purpose, such surety of his existence. I look forward to seeing this place he so loved for the first time. Those memories you hold, they are of another place.
Oh. No. Well.
Those memories you
There.
hold, they are of another place. That world is no more. Then we shall build a better one on top of it.
I love Phoenix so much. Alright. It's time, ladies and gentlemen. It's time!
Locations across Aiur. We must divide our forces to destroy them. I shall coordinate you and your executor's efforts from aboard the Spear of Adun. We can begin as soon as you are ready, Hierarch.
I don't know why, with all of my experienced fleet commanders, you're the one giving the fucking orders around here. Particularly when you've been out of action for God knows how many millennia and pretty much the entirety of this journey until recently. And you don't know how to drive the damn ship.
Part of Aiur, formed from a lattice of Kadaran crystals embedded within the planet's crust. Its power structures can only be accessed from 3 points. If we destroy them, it should disable the world network.
I will send 3 forces. We shall destroy the Matrix before Amon can recall the Golden Armada to Aiur.
Vorazun, Alarak, you must enter the Citadel of the Executor to reach the first power structure. But the city has been infested.
No matter. We shall purge Antioch of the Zerg.
Even if I must do it myself.
So this first mission is basically,
These are the Zerg who defeated you.
it's basically mass slaughter the mission.
They too shall fall before my power.
The problem that this level has is that Vorazun is not nearly as OP as Alarak.
And chew apart your starships.
The Zerg were once the greatest threat my people faced. Only a fool would underestimate them.
Well then, I will bow to your experience as the fool. I hesitate to think what you would do without me.
You are about to find out. This gate is sealed from the other side, and I shall move through the shadows to open it. And with our allies, overseers. They can detect my presence. Better to avoid them. The enemy will never see me. It is my honor. Our future is the Daylon. And Arudin Shakur. It is my honor.
I don't know what weird glitch just happened, but okay. That was actually kind of funny.
Our future is the Daylon.
Are you done yet? Or do I need to keep slaughtering the Zerg here?
There. The gate has been opened.
Finally. Now let us continue. So goes the chain of they shall suffer. Oh, well, I agree with this choice. So goes the chain of ascension. As I desire.
Well, Alarak died because Vorazun didn't do what I told her to do, which was move down, attack down with Alarak so that her DPS could protect him.
There.
But, you know, you can't fix stupid.
Finally. Now let us continue.
Nasferu Sadar.
So shall it be. I agree with this choice.
There is little time. It is my honor.
Do not waste life.
I love how he got killed again. Like, that really was bullshit. Okay, I'm going to change my strategy a little bit because it seems like Alarak can't be bothered to actually use his damn brain. And it also seems like Vorazun wants to use her ability improperly every time.
Finally. Now let us continue.
Alright. It's like, Alarak is kind of borderline immortal, as you can tell, because of his ability to just bullshit everything.
My blades have met the enemy. So shall it be.
Like I said, he's borderline immortal. There we go. Vorazun took care of that. Vorazun, no.
It seems I must infiltrate the enemy's forces and unseal the way forward.
Those mutalisks are swarming en masse. I would do my best to remain undetected if I were you.
We stand with our allies.
You have very, very limited movement here.
Naraz Gulio.
And honestly, I really hate it.
Our future is the Daylon. There is much to be done. We stand with our allies.
Her shields have, like,
It is my
stupid fast recharge rates. He just recovers, you know, 20 life in shields
Press forward.
for every enemy that dies anywhere near him.
Orders from you. Of course I am needed.
I just am doing this because I think it's funny. I'm not doing this because I actually have a reason.
I agree with this choice. As I desire.
I'm sorry, I wanted to do something stupid.
Serve me.
There we go, I've done something stupid. We can all go home.
So will the train. So shall it be.
You ever wondered why this was a bad unit? You don't have to wonder anymore. Now you know. This is why the Swarm Host is terrible.
I agree with this choice. So moves the train.
The inner chamber is completely sealed. My stealth will not avail us here.
Then let us try a more direct approach. Guard me while I prepare. The Zerg will surely sense my growing power.
Okay, so I really don't like this sequence because you have to protect Alarak, and he will heal for every unit that dies, even while he's doing this. But, you have to know when to use your super attack, or you might just get him killed.
Almost just a moment longer.
we go. Oh, her health bar's glitched. And it exploded.
Unbelievable. You didn't just blast open the door.
Both the Zerg and the power structure will trouble us no more. Contact the others and tell them of the victory I have brought you.
Rohana, Alarak and I have destroyed the power structure. Alert the next team that they may begin.
Why is the next team not already doing their job?
Carax, Phoenix, the loss of the first power structure has not gone unnoticed. Hybrid have convened to defend the area.
Good. They shall suffer the full extent of my wrath.
All in good time, friend Phoenix. The Hybrid are a powerful foe, and if we're going to face them, we will need support. I've spent quite some time studying void energy. I should be able to reclaim robotic units and structures from Amon.
Then let us assemble our army, so the Hybrid may fall before it.
I like
The
this part.
Matrix will fall. An immortal. I cannot free the pilot from Amon's grasp, but I should be able to take control of it. Purpose guides us. It will be. I am not detecting any robotic units ahead. I suppose now would be a good time to phase in some photon cannons.
The power structure lies ahead, but the temple grounds are vast.
Sentries, immortals, colossi, reavers. We should reclaim as many as possible before proceeding. I can reclaim the gateway and robotics facility in this area.
We could then supplement our forces with the units of our choosing. A clever plan. Speak, and you will be heard.
We are all Templars.
So if you haven't figured it out by that description, essentially what the game wants you to do is reclaim as many robotic units as possible.
I'm curious, Phase Smith. Could you take control of me?
If your systems were compromised by Amon, yes, I believe I could purify them. We are united. Shanala Arai Dela.
So the only thing that I'm allowed to build are engineers or sentries and immortals. That's gonna change a little bit.
I return.
Also, it warps them in retarded fast.
The Matrix will fall. Progress is made by the bold. Purpose guides us. We are all Templars. The Matrix.
He fucking.
I'm detecting a robotic support bay nearby. If we can claim it, we can construct colossi. Progress is made by the My expertise is yours. I will find the solution. Shanala Arai, I hear you. The Matrix will fall. It will be
Oh jeez. He
progress
just
is made by the
like the instant I picked up that other sentry, nuke.
concur. We are united. Naku Afal Aiur.
Yaku of Fall Aiur.
I concur.
So we get access to Carax and Phoenix here. Phoenix is basically a bullshit tier melee monger. Carax is a very powerful utility caster that has the ability to reclaim robotic enemies or cybernetic ones and convert them to our cause if they're cybernetically infused enough.
We are all Templar.
Good God, the nuking.
Shanala Arai Dela.
The nuking just keeps on happening.
Progress is made by the bold.
Gimme. This is also, like, literally the only time in the entire game you get to control Phoenix as a proper hero rather than a summon. So I hope you all enjoy, because this is never happening again.
We are united.
First of all, it's the end game, so that kind of should have been obvious. Second of all, it's kind of a dick move for the game to do this
We are
late.
all Templar. Purpose guides us. The Psi Matrix will fall.
Nuke.
My sensors are showing a lot of Reavers up ahead. Reclaiming them would be risky, but their firepower would be a huge asset.
Feel your presence.
What may I resolve?
I heed the call.
I will find this Amon shall not prevail. I concur. The Psi Matrix will fall.
Oh my god.
What may I resolve? My expertise is yours.
Mine. Ah! He killed Karax. Wow! Karax, bro, you had 200 shields. What the hell, man? I know you took one hit, but you should be able to take another after you've had a few seconds.
My sensors
Good
are showing
God.
a lot of Reavers up ahead. Reclaiming them would be risky.
Yeah, trying to
But their
recover
firepower
those
would be a
Reavers is
huge
riskier
asset.
than it is often worth.
Unda we shall serve.
I will find the solution.
I feel.
Why do I only have 2 sentries?
Amon shall not prevail. We are all Templars. We are united. I concur.
What? What? I don't think those things hit that hard. I'm pretty sure that's not quite how that Reaver works.
My sensors are showing a lot of Reavers up ahead. Reclaiming them would be risky, but their firepower would be a
100
huge
damage
asset.
even. Okay.
I will
So
find the
what I'm
solution.
hearing is
It will
that's
be.
a lie because they don't have any
Purpose
weapons
guides
upgrades.
us.
And Karax over here
Crew of fall.
had his shields fed by a sentry.
My expertise is
Even
yours.
slightly, that still shouldn't have amounted to him dying.
Purpose guides us. Progress is made by the. I hear you. My expertise.
Yep, I was only ever able to recover one. God damn it.
What may I resolve?
I was hoping I might get them both.
I concur.
Reavers are basically like ultra face rollers. Alright, let's come over here and warp in some more reinforcements. God damn it.
Surely the hybrid will be no match for us now.
I believe you are right, friend Phoenix. Let us make for the power structure.
I return to serve. I return to serve. I return to serve. I return to serve. I return to serve.
Yes, I did
Progress
that.
is made by the bold.
Fine.
I concur. Progress
Those
is
patrols
made by
that
the
you
bold.
just see appearing here and there, they're in case you lose too many units trying to secure more.
It will be.
So that way you can just grab a big enough army to be able to deal with this if you fuck up.
Shanala Ara.
And you will probably fuck up. It will happen.
The way is open.
There goes the behemoth. There goes the reverb. There goes the reverb. There goes another one. There goes the dominator. You're welcome. That's why I wanted the immortals, by the way. All of those units are classed as armored. So immortals are kind of your best weapons for dealing with them. And he just casually Sith Lords that.
The Matrix was never meant to be dismantled like this. It has released a massive overflow of psionic energy from the surface of Aiur.
I hate this sequence. This sequence sucks.
I fear you are in great peril. Psionic energy is gathering in the cavern behind you. If it reaches your position...
Do not fear, Carax. My warriors and I will keep ahead of the energy storm. Victory is still within our grasp.
So, if I have a complaint about this set of frickin' installation, no build missions,
As will the purifiers, deploying war prisons. The Tal'Darim shall win this battle for you. My warriors are joining your forces now.
it's that you don't get to use the units that you picked, you get to use a series of preset varied units. I understand why, to a certain point, that is.
Continue fighting, warriors. I will channel the astral winds to heal your wounds. Together, we
Basically, the entire point of this map is keep ahead of the Psystorm. Don't stop. And try to keep as many of your troopers alive while you do this. It's very easy to lose some of these men.
The purifiers are fighting near your position, Artanis. We have nearly destroyed a major hive cluster.
Oh, thank God, I thought I was going to lose him. Admittedly, they're amazing for wiping out that chaff.
We serve at your command.
So now we're getting access to some Purifier troopers. We get the Purifier Colossus, we get some of their Sentinels. I think we just got, yeah, we got a couple of Energizers just now.
There can be no doubt.
Yep, nuke that frickin' Ultralisk.
Our path is
You have to keep moving. Like, that is key. That is 100% key. Keep moving. Do not stop.
Templar are just ahead of your position, Hierarch. They have nearly taken down the final hive cluster.
Damn it, I just lost one of my spin locks.
Several Nidus worms are defending the final power structure. My Dark Templar will aid you in destroying them.
no doubt.
Now we've got some Nerazim Dark Templar. Get disintegrated.
With honor, I will slay the Zerg. We are nearly there.
There we go, that healed the men. I was terrified I was going to lose them. I almost murdered one of my own Dark Templar with a misclick.
Final power structure. When it falls, the Psi Matrix will be no more.
Yeah, but what is that going to do about the the psionic energy that's turned into a massive storm behind you.
You have done it, Artanis. We have stayed the Golden Armada's advance, for now. Initiating dimensional recall.
Okay. Okay, you guys did think about that. I couldn't remember if they thought about that or not. Alright, damage taken by Warzone. Enemy units reclaimed by Karax units lost to psionic energy. Well, of course I didn't lose anybody to the psi energy. Oh.
I cannot begin to understand the depth of your sorrow, Artanis. Such noble Templar, now made a monstrosity. Those left, trapped in a body controlled by Amon.
It is the most horrific of fates. But what pains me is the uncertainty of facing them. They are my brothers. Sisters. When we strike these abominations, will our brethren bear witness within? Will they be silent watchers? Or are they already lost to oblivion?
I can offer you little comfort or surety, my friend. But know what you do is the only course.
That doesn't...
The Tal'Darim motherships have warped in to strengthen our fleet. I must admit, they are quite impressive.
So this is my other major complaint, like another one of my major complaints with this campaign. You don't get the mothership until the last 2 missions. Really? Really? As cool as this thing is, and you wait to let me use it now? It's not even that great of a unit either. The repair drone carrier is actually way better.
Amon nearly succeeded in using the
Okay. All right, let's get started. I almost forgot this happened. I've done this like 5 times.
Your actions have not eluded my gaze, Artanis. Your plans are not hidden from me. And you are too late. Behold the form of your god. The culmination of a cycle set into motion when the stars were born. As I was your beginning, so shall I be your end. Know the truth, Artanis. Your people, your beliefs, your color, everything. A lie. There is nothing left of you.
You are wrong. We are finally free to become something more, and you will not stop us. Brace yourself for the full might of the Firstborn!
This is the last main actual base building mission in the campaign.
This is Amon's host body, an abomination made from the flesh of our brethren and the Overmind's carcass.
Indeed, Hierarch. My sensors indicate his form is consuming void energies at an alarming rate. In this state, even our most powerful weaponry will have no effect upon Amon.
These shards, they generate void energy, drain life around them to feed his host body. They must be destroyed.
The land near them has been destabilized. It's almost as if he's terraforming the area, turning it into the void. Wait. The shards are opening rifts, summoning entities to defend them.
Then we are running out of time. Warriors, ready your blades. We fight for the future of Aiur.
All right. This this mission is kind of a pain in the ass.
The void shards must be destroyed if we hope to strike at Amon's host form. Fight well, Templar.
Yes, they must.
The void reflects my will, and I will your destruction.
Amon is continually opening rifts to protect the shards. He will need to attack before the defenders become overwhelming.
So, because the vast majority of his defenders are void entities, the Centurions are actually now more important than ever, because they will kill a lot of his void entities and stun lock them for what will effectively be twice the effective time frame. You see how easy it is to slaughter his void marines.
Let your will be heard.
Alright, a lot needs to happen over the course of this fight, and you're not going to get a whole lot of opportunities to do much, to be fair. I didn't even get to start with a forge again. Again, the game does this to me. No forge, player! No forge. You need to build a forge. No! No! I should start with a damn forge. God damn it. That is a structure that I should just start with. Oh, that's obnoxious. I know, I probably shouldn't be bitching this much. It's just incredibly infuriating. I apologize. I'm going to be trying to stream some Elden Ring here relatively soon. I actually enjoyed the game quite a bit, and I want to be able to stream it for everybody. I do admit, though, I feel like the game has a few problems. Oh, hi. There were enemies up here. I almost said there were aliens up here. What? Pretty much everything is an alien in this game. Even humans are alien. Drop my 3 extra gateways back here. I have a cybernetics core, but no forge. I don't understand this. I really, really don't.
I will break the cycle of the Zelnaga.
Artanis, I am detecting a large number of void entities inbound on our nexus point. Get ready to defend.
Oh no. I totally don't have time stop ready. Thing. Get the siege tank, get the siege tank. Okay. Alright, I wanted to create a big-ass power field around here so that I'd have some room to do something incredibly stupid. Alright, fleet beacon... And... What? 200 now, really? Ouch. Oh god, that's way more expensive than I remember. Drop some energizers on the situation. Alright, now I need to start warping in base defenses. So I'm just going to leave this cluster of dudes up here. And then I'm going to drop another pylon with 4 more reinforcements here so that I can continue to gather reinforcements. Just trying to get the you know, the initial makings of an army so that I can continue to provide base defense until I have base defense. I'm gonna lose that cannon, yeah. Drink your Facalfi and go home. Alright, let's get some shield batteries going.
Artanis, there are several locations surrounding Amon's farm that would serve as excellent forward outposts. Clear out the enemy, and our forces will provide you with additional support.
Okay. I am all for getting additional support. Mostly because this fight is going to suck. Okay. Drop a Kadaran Monolith. I'm going to go ahead and drop a couple more cannons here. Build this here. I'm going to build a small cluster of cannons with a monolith behind them here. Mostly because I don't need a huge number of cannons, and I don't want to take a million years, really, to get started. I kind of already have, and that's my fault. I'm just really trying to make sure that I don't get crushed when I try to move out. Because the attacks on your base, they honestly don't really ever stop. I have no idea what the hell is going on in that Thor's mind. How dare you?
You shall all serve. I bring order.
You bring death and nothing more.
Entities heading for our nexus point.
Quit opening your damn mouth. Every time you do, all I hear is trash. Energizers. Begin researching upgrades at the forge. Oh, are we about to get hit from the south? Is that what he's doing? You're gonna hit me where my guns are? This isn't going to end well for you. I just want you to know that. Yeah, that's exactly what he's doing. I don't know how you thought that was going to end. So obnoxious. It's literally an ass hair out of the way. I hate that so much. Okay. Oh, I built this in just the wrong way. God damn it. Okay. This is not the end of the world. It's just kind of annoying.
Upgrade complete.
I'm almost ready to move out.
You have not. Base is under attack. You have not enough minerals. Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
That's really not how I wanted to start my attack, but whatever. Activate shield overcharge. That literally gives them 200 over shields. That's enough to allow them to do this.
We have done it. Warriors, press forward.
Oh, for God's sake. Go away. Go away.
Upgrade complete.
I don't know what he thinks he's doing.
I have met the
I
enemy.
think his AI is having a very special moment right now.
I have met the enemy.
You have not enough minerals.
Freed of your suffering.
Please stop
Rift
talking,
detected.
Amon.
Expect another onslaught of void entities soon.
Just stop talking. I don't like hearing the annoying sound of your fucking voice. I really don't like Amon, can you tell? I just don't like him.
Upgrade complete.
Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen.
I have met the
Require
enemy.
more Vespine gas.
I should be getting more Vespine than I know what to do with now. Oh, that's just fucking rude. Alright, we're on tier 2 upgrades now.
You have not enough minerals.
Picking up some Wrathwalkers.
Walk the shadowed path.
You have not enough minerals.
4. Five. Okay.
Let your will be. We are of one mind.
Okay, I don't care that my Blizzard service connection got lost. I'm glad that it's not interrupting my frickin' stream. Like it did the last 2 times I tried to do this.
Upgrade complete.
Okay, so the reason that I
Upgrade complete.
haven't moved out yet is because I'm going to be doing this. Drop a Kadaran monolith back here. And now this outpost is protected. Okay. Now I can engage the enemy.
Our blades meet their enemy. You have not enough minerals.
Alright, I should have more minerals coming in than I know what to do with now. More reinforcements. Oh look, there's an old sunken colony. It tried to say that the sunken colony was infested.
My Nerazim are establishing a position now.
Alright, so that's going to free up the Nerazim. The Nerazim are now going to join the fight. Alright. So we're going to charge with the first assault here.
This universe will be redeemed.
Void entities detected, marking their location. They are heading towards our nexus point now.
Move carefully.
I don't care.
Destroying the Void Shard has increased the strength of the remaining Void.
I still don't care. Look how fast I'm nuking everything, by the way. Oh, by the way, the Nerazim allies we have, they have access to Dark Archons, and they will use that mind control. There's a mind-controlled aberration running around right now.
I can already sense Amon's protection weakening.
They're gonna hit this side, which is even more well-defended. Yeah, no, I'm not worried. Yeah, I'm really not worried about that. Oh, damn. Okay, okay. Oh, wow. God damn. Okay. That's some serious nuking. Keep charging! What are you doing, you fools? Don't give the enemy time to breathe.
Establishing purifier fortifications now. We follow you, the war hierarchy.
Alright, so now the purifiers are also going to join in. These guys, you will notice, do not have resource points. They just build an outpost, and then they generate troops from those outposts and periodically join your assault.
Purification is at hand. Upgrade complete. You require more.
The Nerazim join the fight.
We continue on. I heed the call.
The Void Shards are growing increasingly unstable. Engage them cautiously. We do not fully understand their power.
I don't need to. This is the power of the High Templar.
Well done, Templar. The third shard has fallen before us. As ever, I
The third shard just got nuked. What? Oh, oh no, 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 no. Oh my god.
The remaining shards are bleeding void energy. Approaching them will be extremely dangerous.
So if you wipe out this Protoss and hybrid outpost, it will unlock the remainder of your allies.
Amon's downfall is at hand. Tal'Darim, your High Lord demands the Dark God's blood. Do not disappoint me.
All 3 forward positions have been secured, Artanis. Now, let us bring an end to Amon.
Unmitigated chaos. I serve. We are up. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. We are at maximum supply. Purifiers, go forth and purify.
They've got liberators.
My Dark Templar are moving to strike against Amon.
Hard to kill achievement.
Victory nears, my brothers. Fight with all you have. Upgrade complete. We continue on.
Another wave of void entities is on approach, Hierarch.
You keep saying that, and I still don't believe you, Amon. Because I'm defying your will right frickin' here. And I don't see you stopping me very effectively. You may have the combined might of the 3 races, but when you cut your own, like, defense in half in order to achieve that, and then don't build the armies that would be big enough to help compensate, you kind of invalidate yourself. I've barely lost any fucking supply doing this, by the way.
Our foe strikes. This is it, brothers. All of our hopes rest upon this moment.
I'm storming myself in order to be able to keep my shields going.
Oppose my will.
There goes all of Amon's shields. Abandon hope, all ye who enter my wrath.
Form has awakened.
Or reach of it, rather.
All vessels, ready your weapons, now!
Do you have any idea how many resources it took to build that base? The fucking purifier beam is about to get fired. Jesus.
Unleash your fury!
Oh no! Oh no! Get trashed. Get wrecked, you pleb.
Void energy levels dropping. Amon's host has been destroyed.
Ready the keystone, Carax. Our final stand approaches.
Oh god, I hate this next part. This next sequence is just awful. And it's not the way that I feel like they should have ever ended that this campaign. Alright, one final conversation series.
You have surprised my people, Hierarch. They knew little of the bravery of the Templar. Some are even impressed by it.
They have fought nobly, Alarak. I am honored that they stand with me.
They admire your conviction and brutality.
And if we are victorious this day, will they continue to stand with me?
If I will it. But now is not the time to muse upon future things. Not when my vengeance awaits.
I hate Alarak so much.
Can you sense the hope, Matriarch?
I do. If we succeed, we will have a new chance to forge the unified society we strove for on Shakos.
Huh?
We will preserve the traditions of the Nerazim. They will not be forgotten.
Why is my stream reset to 10-minute
They
duration?
may be. I feared losing our old ways, Artanis. But as we've worked with the Tal'Darim and the Purifiers, I now see that it is inevitable. Traditions must change as we do. A day may come when we leave behind the Shadow Walk, just as you have abandoned the Kala and the caste system.
That is the price we must pay to become truly one people.
So I have come to believe.
You seem troubled by so much loss, Hierarch.
How could one not be? But the brooding you sense is only concern for the task at hand. To convince our people that they must shed what they hold most sacred.
You convinced me.
What happened to my stream that I
who
ended
held
up
the
resetting my
above
timer?
all else.
You knew the risk that connection was presenting to us.
Indeed. Though I seldom knew his possession, each was horrifying. I bore silent witness to the mockery he made of me. I cannot imagine the suffering they have experienced below. The release they must yearn for.
Hierarch, it is done.
The Zelnaga Keystone is ready for
I'm just gonna double check something here, just in case. Okay. It looks like my stream never actually ended.
No matter what happens, if we die, we all die Templar. And I thank you for that. For your faith in me. It has been my eternal honor to serve you, Hierarch.
I have been blessed to truly get to know you, Artanis. To call you friend, not just because of memory.
Our journey
Through
is not yet
experience.
over, friend Phoenix. If we win this day, know that the glory of building a new civilization lies ahead, and I will need you to help me do it.
It is a task I greatly look forward to. But I no longer wish to be called by the name Phoenix. Oh. I'm honored to choose my own name. It will be Talendar.
Talendar. One who bears a strong heart. A fitting name. So it shall be.
Hierarch, this is
Didn't mean to talk to him a second time there.
the Keystone is ready, Hierarch. We await your command.
Karax, open a channel to our entire fleet. I will address the Templar. My brethren, hear me, for there is little time left. All that remains of our race, our civilization, are those that stand beside you now, and those corrupted on the surface below. Our kind once stood as stewards of a galaxy full of promise. In our pride and division, we failed that sacred charge and failed to ruin. The Kala, designed to bring unity, ultimately only aided those divisions. Its hope was a lie. Today, that lie must come to its end. And with it, our prejudice and arrogance must become a thing of the past. For we now fight in the belief that our kind has not seen its end. That we Protoss can stand bound by a belief in unity. And that we Protoss will forge a great and mighty new civilization. Trust each other in the fight ahead. Strike as one will. Let our last stand burn a memory so bright that we will be known throughout eternity.
keystone is in place, Hierarch. It will require time to charge to its full power.
The Nerazim stand ready, Artanis. We will hold the northern entrance to the temple.
The Purifiers and I will secure the southern approach.
And I lay claim to the primary battle line. Amon shall know my wrath firsthand.
My forces will ensure the Keystone's safety and provide for our defense. We will reinforce your warriors as we are able.
Hierarch, the Zerg surround us. But what of the Golden Armada? Disabling the Psi Matrix delayed their return, but...
Amon will bring the full might of the Great Fleet to bear against us. Of that, there is no doubt. But we shall not break. We are the Daylon, united as never before. Entaro Adun, Entaro Tassadar, Entaro Zeratul.
Alright, I'm just gonna say it now. This mission is probably one of the worst in the entire campaign. And that is never gonna change. So, first of all, my biggest issue with this is, here's outpost number 1 for the Nerazim. This outpost very frequently gets blasted by enemy aerial attacks from up here, which it doesn't ever properly defend against. Here's the Tal'Darim outpost. It very frequently gets blasted head first, and it never properly defends itself. It can inevitably become strong enough to do so. Here is the Purifier base, and this is the Purifier defensive line. More than any other line of the groups, the Purifiers are easily the weakest, and do not handle being attacked for
The
shit.
enemy approaches. Nerazim, ready your war blades.
Lastly, the Protoss are not the Terrans. The Terrans have the best defensive technology, units, weaponry, and abilities in the game. Of the 3 races, the best units to defend with are Terran units, because the Terrans have forces built to do the task. Protoss can defend to a relative degree, but they're only so capable of doing so. Now, my problems with this mission don't stem from the fact that it's a defense mission. They stem from the fact that it is a crappily designed defense mission. And I'm just gonna fucking go over every problem as it comes.
To lay siege from all directions. Step forth, Dark One, and face Alarak, High Lord of the Tal'Darim. You address...
Issue number 1. All of these hero units, they don't revive if they're killed like Kerrigan does in her campaign. And if you lose them, the game kind of berates you for it. Honestly, I don't feel like the game has any right to be berating me for losing any of them. Particularly when the AI built for them is so hyper stupid aggressive that it can't actually function, think, or provide for itself in any meaningful way. Second, none of these AIs build their troops and their defenses and their forces with anything anywhere near the appropriate levels of actual aggression and defensive posturing. They will constantly need you to back them up. I should not have to babysit my team in the final level. They should be able to take care of themselves, more or less needing some support, but be able to take care of themselves. They can't. You have to take care of them yourself. And that, when we're in the final mission, and to top it all off, the final mission is a defense mission, is absolutely absurd, because if their nexus gets destroyed, you're screwed. You do not get those reinforcements back. You do not, they do not bring in more probes to come in and help, you know, build another defensive line. That line is gone. It's gone forever, and it doesn't come back. You now have to account for that loss. And you cannot account for that loss adequately, because you have to support not just one direction, but all 3.
As painful as it will be, we have no choice but to destroy them.
I realize I probably sound like a really irritable Karen when I try to explain all of this, but it's because it's beyond frustrating to have to deal with. I can't stand the fact that I have to babysit 3 factions of allies, and I can't really do too much to babysit them because there's only so much influence over the fight that I'm ever gonna have.
Claim to save your people, yet here you stand, a butcher. Only desolation awaits.
And honestly, I don't feel like the Protoss should have to have a final holdout mission for their final mission. That just feels wrong to me. It feels like missing the point of the Protoss. But the devs decided this, not me, and I can't really do anything to change that. Over the course of the fight, they will progressively start building upgraded technology, better units, and bigger defenses, so they can actually start providing real support for the army. However, that takes a while. And by a while, I mean you have no idea how long it takes for them to actively be able to contribute for themselves. Lastly, in order to try and account for all of this crap, what I more or less end up having to do is try to...
The Golden Armada has begun attacking the Spear of Adun. I'll try to support your forces, but we're taking heavy damage.
This vessel serves as a beacon for your hope. Your faith is misplaced.
The enemy is sending a torrent of forces down the central path. The Tal'Darim will need reinforcements.
Alright, I need a fleet beacon, and I need a robotic support bay. So, yeah, I wish I could say that I could end this campaign on, like, the most positive note you'll ever feel, but I can't. I'm actually going to be ending this campaign, as much as it pains me, on some of the most negative note I am ever going to have. And it's because this campaign's ending, to me, is designed terribly.
Another fleet of ships set a course for the Keystone. They must be repelled.
Oh, shit. This is what I'm talking about, by the way. They get attacked, and they do not really do much to defend themselves. Trash.
Upgrade complete.
Alright, so what I like to do is build a couple of different types of forces. First off, what I like to do is build a very large host of gateways, as you see. Oh, there goes my first weapon.
Weak, powerless.
Submit.
The Spear of Adun is taking a direct hit. The fabrication matrix is unresponsive. Reinforcements can no longer be called down.
That doesn't matter. By this point, I don't need him. Oh, Jesus. He's fucked up over here. Okay. Now, the reason why this is, like, so ungodly aggravating to me is because the Terrans have already had a defense mission as their endgame, and I don't hate Aces High,
Be upon us shortly,
but I don't like it either,
and we shall resist them.
because I don't like just basically being forced to be passive. I'm just gonna build a bunch of Kadaran monoliths over here and then let the artillery do its job. That is a metric fuck ton of Zerg. Mother of God. Okay. Okay, there we go. He's fine, he's fine. The Nerazim are okay right now. I'm not really super concerned about the Nerazim. They're mind-controlling reinforcements periodically, so I really don't feel the need to worry about them. Okay, do I have the resources to do this now? No, I do not. Why is his base cloaked? I don't know why the Tal'Darim base is cloaked. Oh, it wasn't cloaked, it was energy charge. Yeah, they have. God damn, okay.
Where there was once salvation, now all shall be consumed by the cleansing flame.
Upgrade complete.
Glorious combat is upon us.
As the shadow will.
Their base is under attack. We face the enemy.
Damn it!
The assault cluster is failing. Solar Lance is offline.
The Keystone's energy matrix has reached the halfway point. We must hold on.
You have not enough minerals. Detecting multiple enemies on approach. They're attacking 2 entrances at once.
Okay, the Tal'Darim are rebuilding. I just have to make sure they don't get overrun again. He's starting to get Colossi, which is what he needs. I think the shield overcharge is going to do what the Nerazim needed to do and keep their units alive long enough for them to take care of the problem. Okay. Yes, it did the job. Okay. I need to get ready for an attack down the middle, because that's where they're going to come from next. Get those tier 3 ground weapons. Q tier 3 air. Alright,
Base is under attack.
holy shit. Okay. Alright, let's bring these Wrathwalkers over here.
Hierarch, I am detecting a much larger force from the Golden Armada inbound on the Keystone. Be prepared.
For Aiur.
It's not big enough. I was going to build base defenses here, but now, not so sure I can do that. There goes your mothership, asshole! Oh, Jesus! Wow! Reaver Central. Okay, Karax was able to steal one. God damn, dude. That ripped him apart. Holy Ally McBeal. This is why I built the Wrathwalker Void Ray combo. Yeah, Void Ray combo. Is for shit like that. Again, this is what I mean by the Nerazim don't ever protect this area. You can, if you're of the mind, but it'll never be enough because they don't leave you enough space to do that. Get fucked. Get fucked. Oh my god. Okay. More Void Rays. More Wrathwalkers. No. Get some more of those. There goes my overcharge. That's kind of my other problem, is your Spear of Adun that you're trained to rely on so damn much over the course of this game. Yeah, the game decides it's time to take that away from you. It's time that goes away. That's what the game does with that. Not fucking yet, I'm not. Now I am.
Enemies are swarming.
Oh boy.
Resist them, brothers.
Okay, the Tal'Darim have built their mothership. I'm deploying the Void Rays to assist Karax. Yeah, Karax really needed this. Yeah, no. He was not going to hold that. Okay. Pull my Wrathwalkers back behind the Tal'Darim and the Annihilators. Okay. We did it. We held that off. We're good. We're good. Build another one. Damn, Wrathwalkers take 6 supply? Holy shit. Wow. That's a lot. Fucking Mutalisks. Oh, they're not even handling those monoliths. Ha 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 ha!
Golden Armada, a shining symbol of arrogance. Let your pride be your downfall.
Deploy the Void Rays. Time stop. Oh, wow, that was a really big fucking army. Jesus. Yeah, this is the art of getting trashed right here. Okay. Problem solved. We're good. We're good. We're okay. That could have been worse. I'm about to lose that thing, too. That's what really sucks. Alright. Tier 3 weapons research for the ground units. We're getting Tier 3 armor and Tier 3 shields now. Aircraft is totally done.
Our pylon is under attack.
You are all going to die. I don't know what you thought was going to happen. Don't do it, Zerg. Don't do it. I know you're thinking about it. I warned you. I warned you what was gonna happen. Okay. His forces are still taking too long to build back up. He's losing too much to the enemy every time he does something. I don't know how, but he is.
Phase crystals charged.
He's about to get attacked over here.
Calibrated void.
He's actually got a sizable number of colossi to defend himself now, though. That's very useful. Gotta gun these guys down.
It shall be done.
God, they did so much damage to him. Oh, there goes my time stop. Thanks, game.
Gods, their ships are diving headlong into the spear of Adun. The core is going critical. Hierarch, we can no longer support you.
You have done enough, Rohana. The keystone is approaching.
Yeah, no, trust me, I'm
Evade
fine.
them as long as you can.
I'm fine. At this point, I'm in a comfortable enough position, it doesn't matter. Damn! Holy Christ, did you see that?
Defiance means they're
They disintegrated them!
Hierarch, I see an unending
Holy
tide
mother of
Protoss
God, they
signatures,
disintegrated them!
sending every last one of the possessed Templar against the keystone.
We will hold Karax. We must.
We're fine! I don't know what the fuck you're all worried about. We're fine! No, it's not the Nerazim that need backup. It's not the fucking Nerazim! It's not the Nerazim! It's the Purifiers! Save them!
Approaching maximum energy output. Victory is nearly upon us.
Yeah, Wrathwalker plus Annihilator equals fuck you. Straight up. Straight up, bite my heavily padded ass. Good God. Take them all out! Oh, God. Holy shit! There's too many! How are the Nerazim? Oh my God, they're okay! By some miracle of God, the Nerazim are fine! Tal'Darim are only alive because I built an army of anti-bullshit.
Energy matrix charged. The keystone is ready.
Oh. Oh.
Warriors, pull back to the keystone. Let them come to us.
Yes. Yes. Come to us.
Selendis. Hear me. Selendis. Templar. Rid yourselves of Amon. Sever your nerve cords.
Without the color, what will we become?
free.
Crawl back into the void where you belong! I'll deal with you when it's time.
The Dark One has been banished back into the void. For now, we are free. All of this because of you. I will bring our great dream of a unified Protoss to bear. We will gather the survivors, rebuild our cities. We will reject our old divisions and forge a new society. Together, we will shape our destiny amongst the stars.
For the Protoss. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Legacy of the Void.
How can this be? Hierarch, we are receiving an unauthorized transmission. It is from
Ulnar. It is Kerrigan.
Yes, it is. Alright, so I don't have enough time to do all 3 missions of the epilogue. That will have to be done tomorrow. However, I am going to say it now. What are my thoughts of Legacy of the Void main game? Honestly, this game mostly holds itself well and does a really good job with most of its missions. There's a few that really suck. I really don't like the ending because it's very clearly unfinished. And it's meant to push you into the epilogue. Well, the epilogue is I believe, segregated so that they can set it up with all 3 races. Because first you play as the Protoss, then you play as the Terrans, and then you play as the Zerg in the 3 different missions of the game. Or of the epilogue. In order to round everything off and finish the job. I don't like the ending of it, partially because it's a defense mission that takes away everything that it teaches you to learn how to use and enjoy, when all of the other campaigns, like the Zerg campaign and the Terran campaign, everything that it gives you, it never takes away. It just pits you against progressively greater challenges in order to suit your progressively greater arsenal. And that is how you design a damn campaign. Bringing me to the end and then slowly taking away the defenses that I get from the Spear of Adun and the support bonuses that they give me is not how you design the final mission of a campaign. It feels like you're taking away my powers and punishing me for learning to rely on them. Obviously, I figured out a way to more than deal with that. The combination of Wrathwalker and Void Ray is, plus a few Annihilators, is more than enough to solve virtually any problem the game can throw at you. But that's largely because those units are broken to begin with. In addition, it's another defensive holdout against the Zerg. And you have a lot of allies that you've been building up over the entire course of the game. But there's still some that the game doesn't even get to introduce. For one, my other major gripe is that Urun, Mohandar, and Selendis. Those are characters that the game has kind of been building up for you to an extent in Wings of Liberty, only for Celendis to basically be reduced to a footnote in Legacy of the Void, and Mohandar and Urun were only available in an alternate history because I guess in this continuity they both died somehow. And how they ended up dying is not explained. But you meet so many Protoss heroes over the course of the series, very few of them ever actually get to actively help you. Legacy of the Void is way too centralized around Artanis being the great unifier. It doesn't actually play enough of its subcast, and Mohandar and Urun just sort of disappearing didn't make any sense to me. I really wish those two had actually been given a little bit of focus. Zeratul, you know, I always knew the guy was going to die sooner or later because he was a very sad individual who was he was the one guy out there doing what needed to be done when everybody else was melting off to the side, not actually doing that. And that essentially just didn't fix anything. You know, like sooner or later, when you're the only one actually doing what needs to be done, everything falls apart. And you can make one last desperate gambit to fix it, which he did, but somebody else had to fix it all for him. As for everything else, I really like the way Alarak is designed. I hate him a lot because he is there to be hated. He is a character you are not supposed to like. He is there to be disdained. I'm fine with that. I really am. That doesn't bother me. Vorazun is an okay character, but she's not delved into anywhere near enough unless you do a lot of conversations with her. Phoenix and Talendar and the Purifiers, they're not delved into anywhere near enough. I feel like if they really wanted this game to succeed near the end, what they actually would have done was set up the invasion of Aiur to be, you play as the Purifiers and you use everything from the Purifiers to take this on. You play as the Nerazim and you use that to take this on. You play as the Tal'Darim and you use that to take this on. And then you play as the Aiur Protoss and use what they have and take this on. And then you combine all four of them and let you pick and choose what you want from those armies like you've been doing through the whole campaign for your own personal army. Instead, it's just, let's put 3 nearly useless allies in here that are barely supportable by the player. I mean, you guys saw what happened when Alarak got killed and the majority of his defense force got wiped out. He basically never recovered. I had to cover for him the entire rest of the mission. And the only reason that I was able to is because the Nerazim built up enough to not need me, and the Purifiers built up enough that all I needed to do was bring in an Air Force. Why am I doing a defense mission where I have to babysit 3 clearly competent commanders? I shouldn't be babysitting these people. They should be able to do what they must. And again, it's against the Zerg, just like the Terran campaign. It's not against Protoss, it's not against Terrans, it's against the Zerg. Because the Zerg are just the slave evil race, I guess, to work with. And you don't even fight that many hybrid at this point. The hybrid being the main enforcers of Amon's army. Then you have to defend not just against Zerg, but against corrupted Protoss. I should primarily be defending against Amon's void powers and Amon's bullshit, hybrid monsters. But the bulk of what I had to kill were Protoss and Zerg. And I didn't really like that because I understand he would try to use those 2 races as fodder, but because he didn't throw his hybrid at you alongside the rest of them in a significant degree, his forces got slaughtered. That's their fault. But the hybrid are also one of the few super factions that you could use to really test the player despite having the Spear of Adun. And the hybrid are not really used here. They just throw masses of Zerg and masses of Protoss. They slowly take away your Spear of Adun powers, which is stupid because I spent so much time over the course of the game earning bonus objectives to empower that thing, only to slowly lose my right to it in the final level. That can really make a lot of people feel not so happy to touch along with that. Now, I'm not going to be playing the epilogue tomorrow. I want to be able to play a little bit of Warframe with a friend of mine and build up some resources and stuff in Warframe and standing with one of its factions. I think on Sunday, this Sunday, I might stream Warframe for a large amount of hours because I'm going to be doing the new war, and I'll see if I can sit my Warframe buddy down with me to play through a lot of it. After I complete the epilogue for Into the Void, however, I keep thinking that I want to play Unicorn Overlord for the first time right away. Oh, hey, Bella! Welcome to the stream. But what I might end up doing instead is doing Nova Covert Ops and then moving to Unicorn Overlord, because I haven't played Unicorn Overlord yet, and I really want to play that, and I don't have too much spare time to stream. Unicorn Overlord is a new RTS. It's a remake of a very old game, I believe. But I really wanted to play it, and it looks pretty interesting to me. Overall, though, Legacy of the Void, it's not the worst, but I do feel like it is the weakest campaign until you get to the epilogue. Thank you. So yeah, it'll probably be Thursday that I do Into the Void, the epilogue, and clear that out. Thank you all very much for watching. I've been Savage Hound Dusk, and while I hate to cut it here, I pretty much have to. Have a great day, everybody.